This city has been
just a
my home for the
cookbook.
past.
Let us pray. Almighty God, who in your wisdom and goodness has appointed the office of the rulers and parliaments for the welfare of society and the just government of the people, we ask you to be blessed with your abundant favor of the servants whom you have been pleased to call to the performance of this important trust in this land. Let your blessings descend upon us here assembled, and grant that we may treat and consider all matters that shall come under our deliberation in so just and faithful manner to promote your honor and glory, and to advance the peace, prosperity, and welfare of this country and of those whose interests you have committed to our charge. Amen.
General business, communication from the chair.
Honour members, I have a communication. This is the Speaker's ruling on the admissibility of a motion for the production of a supplementary order paper to introduce business declined by the Business Committee. Honour members, you may have observed that today's order paper does not include a business item from the Honourable Member from Zimba South, who intends to introduce in this House his private member's Bill number 2 of 2025, Constitutional Amendment, following the withholding of presidential assent. Honourable members, you will recall last week, Thursday on 18th February 2023, the House attempted to discuss this matter against the guidance of the Business Committee not to reintroduce the bill in the House. I have considered this matter again, and I wish to provide guidance. First of all, the House should note that this is not a matter of policy, but rather a matter of procedure. I wish to remind the House about the provisions of Standing Order 37, which gives the Speaker the authority to decide on matters of procedure. Standing Order 37 provides that where there are differences in opinion, the standing orders mandates the Speaker to interpret and enforce the standing orders and preserve order and ensure that proceedings comply with the rules of procedure. 1, in all cases not provided for in these rules, or in a case where there's a difference of opinion as to the interpretation of any provision of these rules or form of procedure, the Speaker shall decide. 2, the decision of the Speaker under sub-rule 1 shall have regard to usages, forms, precedents, customs, procedures, traditions, and the democratic principles evolving in Malawi and in other Commonwealth parliaments to the extent that they are applicable to the National Assembly of Malawi. Therefore, as Speaker for this House, after considering this matter, I would like to guide the House as follows. 1, authority of the Business Committee. Standing Order 155 establishes the Business Committee and vests in it the responsibility to examine and determine the business of the House. The mandate of the Business Committee is provided under Standing Order 156, which provides that the order paper shall be prepared under the authority of the Business Committee and shall set out the business for each sitting. The Business Committee did not give itself these functions, but the House, in its wisdom, through Standing Order 156, provided that the functions of the Business Committee shall include A, proposing the program of business to be brought before the Assembly during any meeting of the Assembly. B, examining business items received from members before they are placed on the order paper by the clerk. C, determining the order of business to be transacted in each week and at each sitting. The order paper is, therefore, not an informal administrative document. It is a formal expression of the agreed program of the House. Where the Business Committee has considered and declined to schedule a particular business, that determination stands unless altered in accordance with the standing orders. 2, the notion of supplementary order paper. The production of supplementary order paper is provided under Standing Order 46(2) as follows. The clerk shall prepare a supplementary order paper whenever the Assembly adopts a motion that the order of business on a particular sitting day should be amended in order to add new business which, in the opinion of the Assembly, is urgent and important. The supplementary order paper is a procedural instrument issued to reflect business properly admitted in accordance with the standing orders, but not included on the main order paper. There are various precedents in this case where business that was properly admitted but not included on the order paper, or in some businesses on the notices, has been brought by way of supplementary order paper. It was under this provision where the House last Thursday agreed to produce a supplementary order paper to discuss the bill by the Honourable Member for Nzimba South. However, I wish to guide the House that a supplementary order paper is not a mechanism for overriding a decision of the Business Committee or circumventing the structured programming of the House business. To permit such use would render Standing Order 155 and 156 nugatory. 3, comparative Commonwealth authority. I have consulted precedent from rulings by speakers in sister parliaments within the Commonwealth, and this position is consistent with established Commonwealth practice. For example, A, in the National Assembly of Zambia, Speaker Patrick Matibini ruled in 2019 that supplementary business cannot be admitted where it has not been scheduled by the Business Committee. B, in the National Assembly of South Africa, Speaker Baleka Mbete declined to admit a supplementary order paper to introduce a vote of no confidence outside the determination of the Programming Committee, which is similar to our Business Committee. And similarly, in New Zealand, House of Representatives Speaker Lockwood Smith ruled that supplementary order papers may not be used to introduce substantive new business outside agreed scheduling processes. Authoritative parliamentary practice, as articulated in Erskine May, underscores that business must proceed in accordance with established programming arrangements of the House. The consistent principle across Commonwealth jurisdiction in this, the Speaker safeguards the procedure, while the House, through its programming mechanisms, determines its business. 4, available procedural way to introduce the business. Honourable members, this House granted the mandate to determine the order businesses to the Business Committee. A motion for supplementary order paper to introduce business declined by the Business Committee is essentially a suspension of the mandate of the Business Committee. In short, a motion for a supplementary order paper to introduce the private member's bill is essentially a motion to suspend Standing Order 156 so that the House determines the order of business without recourse to Business Committee. As such, I will not admit the motion for the supplementary order paper. The House, however, is within its powers to suspend the relevant rules. Such right is provided under Standing Order 210, which provides that, subject to Sub-Rule 2, the Assembly may, on a motion by any member, suspend any of these rules or any such part of this rule as is specified in the motion, but only for the purpose of such sitting of the Assembly, a committee or subcommittee. 2, the terms of a motion for the suspension of the rule shall include a statement of the purpose of the proposed suspension, and no amendment shall be moved to such a motion. Let me, however, hasten to state that the motion to suspend any rule is subject to Standing Order 81, which states that the following motion may be moved without notice. 4, a motion for the suspension of rules moved with permission of the Speaker. My ruling. According to the motion, seeking to introduce the bill by way of supplementary order paper without the approval of the Business Committee and without compliance with the procedural requirements of the standing orders was and is irregular and cannot be admitted by my office. I thank you for your attention.
General business, questions or notice to ministers for oral replies.
Yes, Lilongwe Mpenu.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. Mr. Speaker, today, being a private member's day, I would like to move that all voting in this House today be by secret ballot. I beg to move.
Honour members, before I rule on that motion, I'd like to say that the House looks empty. Leader of the House, your side looks empty. This is the second time it's happening. It also happened a few days ago when I came in here and there was no one sitting on the benches. I'd like to bring to your attention that as Speaker, I have the rights and the powers to use the laws and the standing orders to punish members that are continuously absent from the House. Please take this as a final warning. We will not entertain such kind of emptiness on the seats, especially on the government side. In that order, I would also want to call for a roll call. Honour members, there's a motion. The motion is to vary the voting pattern in order to go to voting secret ballot. I would like to bring Lilongwe Mpenu to the attention of Standing Order 81. I hope you have your standing order. (81-4). A motion for the suspension of rules moved with permission of the Speaker. I am not granting you that permission, Honourable Member. Thank you. Huh? Yeah. Let us proceed with roll call.
Point of order. Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker,
Honorable Nkota Central, I'm invoking 105 on you for switching on the mic without the permission of the Speaker. Sergeant at Arms.
Honorable Nkodakota Central, in 2 minutes, if you don't leave, I'll add another 2 days on you. Sergeant Adams, please, can we have the doors closed? I'll recognize you after the roll call. Please take your seat.
Honorable Ilyas Abdukarim. Honorable Yona Dadawiza Mkandawire. Honorable Aisha Annie Adams. Honorable Mariam Ajida. Honorable Mwisho Chiri Kuntima Alexander.
Present.
Honorable Besta Awali. Honorable Tylos Abdumajid Bakili.
Present.
Honorable Madalito Chidumu Baloi. Honorable John Jackson Bamosi. Honorable Edward Chireka Banda. Honorable John Francis Bande.
Present.
Honorable Gerard Bede. Honorable Francis Berekanyama. Honorable Samuel Malume Bokosi. Honorable Abigail Sharif Bongwe. Honorable Jailos Kalenje Bonongwe. Honorable Dr. Mpatso Jones Botipiri. Honorable Pirilani Kapagawani Buleya. Honorable Moses Mike Chakana. Honorable Emmanuel Jere Chambulanyina. Honorable Monica Changanamuno. Honorable George Chaponda. Honorable Feston Jameson Chauma. Honorable Lawrence Chazia. Honorable Annie Namani Chibwana. Honorable Ozias John Chidovu. Honorable Everson Dixon Chigona. Honorable Joe Salvatore Chigona.
Present.
Honorable Morris Harrison Chikafa. Honorable Phoebe Chiku Chikaonda. Honorable Dorothy Chikonje. Honorable Klaus Chikufenji. Honorable Daud Chikwanje. Honorable Charles Chilambula. Honorable Oliver Chimangeni. Honorable Skefa Mlongoti Chimoto. Honorable Noah Freeman Chimpeni. Honorable Frank Kingsley Chimwaza. Honorable Richard William Chimwendo. Honorable Maxwell Chinzeze. Honorable Mark Chingonga. Honorable Mike Chipala. Honorable Chimwemwe Chipungu Mazabuka.
Present.
Honorable Oswald Chirwa. Honorable Chikondi Chisale. Honorable Paulos Norman Chisale. Honorable Simplex Chichola. Honorable Daniel Chitonya. Honorable Paulos Chiumia. Honorable Roderick Clement Chiwaya.
Present.
Honorable Khadija Leah Chunga. Honorable Peter Dimba. Honorable Susan Dossi. Honorable Tony Fletcher. Honorable Francis Foley.
Present.
Honorable Peter Gamula. Honorable Alfred Ruani Gangata.
Present.
Honorable Mandela Banda Gomeza. Honorable Deus Texas Banda Gumba. Honorable Sosten Alfred Gwengwe. Honorable Catherine Gomeziani Hara. Honorable Tiaone Henry. Honorable Overton Said Imed. Honorable Maison Jambo.
Present.
Honorable Sylvester Ayuba James. Honorable Grezeda Jeffrey. Honorable Miriam Jekapu. Honorable Esther Joloba. Honorable Jeremiah Jumbe. Honorable Katika Justice. Honorable Kumbo Hastings Kajali.
Present.
Honorable Juliana Kaduya. Honorable Arnold William Kazanja. Honorable George Jefferson Kadzipatike. Honorable Selvo Kafwafwa. Honorable Wilfred Jonas Kagona. Honorable Winston Kaimabanjira. Honorable Amina Kajia. Honorable Hastings Kajomba. Honorable Dennis Chalela Kalegeni. Honorable Patricia Annie Kaliati. Honorable Patricia Annie Kaliati. Honorable Richard Shukrani Kalidendele. Honorable Moses Kunkuyu Kalonga Shawa. Honorable Fred Penjani Kamlepo Kalua. Honorable Thompson Kamangira. Honorable Mozi David Kambala. Honorable Madaliso Wilima Kambaua. Honorable Maria Kambuzi. Honorable Anthony Joseph Kamoto.
Present.
Honorable Steve Baba Malondela Kansiamo. Honorable Kendo Zivile Kamwendo. Honorable Ruben Kanyama. Honorable Duncan Kaonga. Honorable Wisdom Edgar Kapalamula. Honorable Bilal Abdukarim. Honorable Francis Lazaro Kasaira. Honorable Flavia Custom.
Present.
Honorable Jacob Joseph Kaumpawi. Honorable Simon Vua Kaunda. Honorable Feston Kaupa. Honorable Samuel Dalito Kawale. Honorable William Chikweta Kaweche. Honorable Gerard Kazembe. Honorable Ismail Pawira Kazembe. Honorable Florence Shapiro Kimbi.
Present.
Honorable Rodwell Kombeni. Honorable Gilbert Pilira Konyongwa. Honorable Akim Kumwenda. Honorable Binton Kutaira. Honorable Grace Kwelepeta.
Present.
Honorable Dumisani Emmanuel Lindani. Honorable Kingwell Lipuga. Honorable Noel Lipipa.
Present.
Honorable Lincoln Dixon Liwonde. Honorable Rightwell Mahowe.
Present.
Honorable Chifundo Magande. Honorable Redson Makwinja. Honorable Kenson Malanga. Honorable Joshua Masanza Malango. Honorable Oweo Malijani. Honorable Joseph Malinga.
The table clerks, I've noticed that some members are here, but they are not responding. That is misconduct. That is misconduct. And I'm not going to entertain that. So make sure that you do not stand to ask me for anything, because in my books you are absent. And I'll consider you as an absent person. Proceed.
Honorable Joseph Malinga Moyo. Honorable Lloyd Lacson Malola. Honorable McTimes Bagonanji Maloa.
Present.
Honorable Louis Adini Malukula. Honorable Irene Mambala.
Present.
Honorable Anthony Masamba. Honorable Francesca Teula Masamba. Honorable Buka Jones Matemvu. Honorable Jean Chifuniro Matanga. Honorable Jean Ford Maulidi. Honorable Mary Kembo Maulidi. Honorable Macandrews Mtanga Maunda. Honorable Emmanuel Mawindo. Honorable Brown Mazombwe. Honorable Madalito Brown Mazombwe. Honorable Rachel Patience Mazombwe. Honorable Godfrey Graciano Mbawa. Honorable Rosa Madaro Mbilizi.
Present.
Honorable Charles Thompson Inchaja. Honorable Aida Chisosa Njenga. Honorable Jonathan Mfune. Honorable Japi Mhango.
Present.
Honorable George Katunga Million.
Present.
Honorable Eisenhower Nduwankaka. Honorable Frasco Po Nkandawile. Honorable Temba Mkandawile.
Present.
Honorable William Peter Mkandawile. Honorable Noel Kaputa Nkubwi.
Present.
Honorable Ismail Rizki Nkumba. Honorable Moses Ramze Mlenga. Honorable Maxwell Mjemu. Honorable Dailes Mbengo Moses. Honorable Fales Moyo. Honorable Kelvin Mpande. Honorable Wilfred Mpisa. Honorable James Mpunga. Honorable Donex Mpuzeni. Honorable Emmanuel Mseteka. Honorable Professor Gordon Nsilimba. Honorable Ulemu Msungama. Honorable Jacob Ntambalika. Honorable Tulinje Muluzi. Honorable Vitumbiko Eugene Mumba. Honorable Chance Muntali. Honorable Victor Heatherwick Musowa. Honorable Jafari Musa.
Present.
Honorable Abraham Makwawa. Honorable Beatrice Mwale. Honorable Jefta Mwale. Honorable Mungasurwa Mwambande. Honorable Joseph Mwanamveka. Honorable Frank Mwenifumbo.
Present.
Honorable Robert Mwina. Honorable Howard Nzambwe Ulemba. Honorable Dr. Catherine Nzumara. Honorable Shadrick Namalomba.
Present.
Honorable Maureen Mbewe Namwali.
Present.
Honorable Kondwani Nankumwa. Honorable Gift Nankuni. Honorable Mary Navicha. Honorable Macpherson Ndalama. Honorable Veronica Ndalama. Honorable Kenneth Ndovi. Honorable Mines Ngoma. Honorable Paul Ngoma. Honorable Martha Ngwira.
Present.
Honorable Idrisa Ngunga. Honorable Kazembe Ngunga. Honorable Felix Njawala. Honorable Felix Nkoma. Honorable Fisher Nkwazi. Honorable Mackenzie Nkwazi.
Present.
Honorable Maureen Nseula. Honorable Walter Nyamilandu Manda. Honorable Jimmy Oninyanda. Honorable Ulunji Nyirenda.
Present.
Honorable Fisiani Nyondo. Honorable Geoffrey Onsewa.
Present.
Honorable Dr. Fletcher Padoko. Honorable Enoch Pale. Honorable Alan Esau Piri.
Present.
Honorable Ben Malunga Pili. Honorable Gerard Snowden Pili. Honorable Samson Santiago Pili. Honorable Young Obre Pili. Honorable Emile Pili. Honorable Francis Piso. Honorable George Koma. Honorable Ishmael Grant Rashid. Honorable Masau Kosali Jenny. Honorable Rita Sanga. Honorable Mavuto Sandram Scott. Honorable Timothy Kumbukeni Sukali. Honorable Arthur Martin Sungita. Honorable William Susuele Banda.
Present.
Honorable Muta Anita Mbala. Honorable Bilal Tambuli.
Present.
Honorable Gerard Tasaukadala. Honorable Nancy Tembo. Honorable Toko Matengambili Tembo. Honorable Lasken Vino Vigaro. Honorable Patricia Whiskes. Honorable Hope Jonge Zamba. Honorable Bright Insaka.
Present.
Honorable Charles Mhango. Honorable Peter Mukito. Honorable Chipiriro Mpinganjira.
Present.
Honorable Simon Itai. Honorable Edgar Tembo.
Honourable members, the roll call results. We have present members 37, absent 202. Table clerks.
Item 2, general business. Questions or notice to ministers for oral replies.
Sergeant at Arms, you can open the doors. Yes, Lilongempeno, are you standing on a point of order?
Yes, Mr. Speaker, sir. Mr. Speaker, sir, I would like to draw your attention to the Constitution provision. You cannot interrupt the point. Yeah, Mr. First Deputy Speaker, Mr. Speaker, sir, I would like to draw your attention to the constitutional provision. We are a constitutional democracy. Malawi is a constitutional democracy, which means that the Constitution reigns supreme.
Let me have order, please. Lilongempeno, are you bringing the same issue of the bill, number 2?
No, I think you will judge at the end, Mr. Speaker. It's not the same issue, but I leave it to your discretion.
Okay, proceed.
Mr. Speaker, I would like to draw your attention to the Constitution of the Republic.
Let me take the point of order. Yes, Deputy Leader.
Your Honor.
On another one.
Your Honor, the Speaker, you rightly guided this House that for people that are in here but decide not
Mr.
to
Speaker,
respond present, they are not going to transact in the business of the House.
the Constitution.
The honorable member there did not indicate that he is here. And why should he be debating? Why should he be contributing? Is that disrespecting your office? I want to be guided. Thank you.
Thank you. Let me allow you to finish, and I'll come up with a ruling on that.
Yes, please. Mr. Speaker, the Constitution in Section 1 says the Republic of Malawi is a sovereign state with rights and obligations under the law of nations. If you go to Section 4, the Constitution shall bind all executive, legislative, judicial organs of the state at all levels of government, and all the peoples are entitled to the equal protection of this Constitution and laws made under it. If you go to Section 56, Mr. Speaker, the section says, subject to the Constitution, the National Assembly may, by standing order or otherwise, regulate its own procedure. Mr. Speaker, the Constitution is very clear. It is the National Assembly that may vary its own procedure. This goes to show, Mr. Speaker, sir, that the Constitution is supreme, is over and above the standing orders that we have. And when you go to When you go to
President to assent or not assent. It's the same constitution.
No, we are talking about
It is the same constitution that gives
been hit here.
With the latest global news and insightful documentary.
Transition.
Understanding the
But if you ask them know me. I know they blow trees, only know ye me.